Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pressure cooker Amish chicken casserole. Alright, I'm starting out in my pressure cooker. I have it set on saute and it's hot. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter in. And I'm going to stir that around and let that melt for a second. Alright, now I have 2 carrots, 2 stalks of celery, and 1 onion. I diced up the onion and I sliced the carrots and the celery thin. We're going to get them in and we're going to saute them for a few minutes till they soften up. And you want to slice your carrots and your celery thin so they soften up about the same time as your onions, because it takes them longer, especially the carrot. Alright, now that my vegetables sauteed for a few minutes and they're starting to soften up, I have 1 large chicken breast. I season with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and I put in a 400-degree oven for 25 minutes. Let it cool and dice it up. You could also use rotisserie chicken if you want to make it a little easier. I'm going to put that in on top of the vegetables. Now I'm going to add in some seasonings. I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of dry thyme. I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can also use granulated garlic, but don't use garlic salt. I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. And I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of salt and pepper. Alright, now I have a 6-ounce box of chicken flavored stuffing. I'm going to dump that, and that has the seasoning right in with it. I don't know who's old enough to remember when you used to get stuffing, you would have to, there'd be a packet of seasoning that you would have to add in. Now they just put the seasoning right in with the stuffing mix, which makes it easier. I'm going to dump that in. I'm going to dump in 1 1/4 cups of chicken broth, and I'm just going to dump it over top of the stuffing. And finally, I'm going to add in a 10.5 ounce can of cream of chicken soup. And I'm just going to add that down over top of the stuffing. You guys, real quick, 1 pot meal, pretty much dump and go. And you could pressure cook the chicken in there beforehand. I just chose to bake it in the oven because the kids were making buffalo chicken strips. I'm going to smear this over top of the stuffing. They were making buffalo chicken strips in the oven. It was already hot, so I just threw my chicken breast in there with the buffalo chicken strips. Alright. Now I'm going to put my lid on here. Make sure we're set on seal. I'm going to set this to pressure cook for 1 minute. After 1 minute, I'll let it do a natural release of the pressure for 5 minutes, and then I'll release the remaining pressure. Alright guys, this is done. I left it do that 5-minute natural release, and I release the remaining pressure. I'm going to get it here and stir this around. And it's looking good, guys. This is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up the plate and see what we got. I went ahead and I garnished it with some fresh chopped parsley. Let me get in there and give this a try. Get a piece of that chicken. Chicken's falling apart. It's hard to keep it on the plate. Guys, that's really delicious. It was really easy. That's like Thanksgiving on a plate right there. And if you want to make it easier, you can use rotisserie chicken. And you wouldn't even have to add the vegetables in. Just a little onion powder maybe. Alright, there you have it. Pressure cooker Amish chicken casserole. Thanks for watching, and remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.